What's up, guys? How is everyone in Outlaw Country community doing today? Hope you're all doing well. So listen, I am back with another product review for you today. And this one is super cool. This one is very cool. We are doing a review today on the Akaso Seemor 200 night vision goggles. Okay. They call these night vision goggles. I would call them more a night vision binocular. They have a goggle viewing screen. It's about a 3-inch viewing screen. So they're viewed like a goggle, but in my opinion, they're more like binocular. These things are cool, you guys. Very cool. I've taken these out. I've tested them out a little bit at night, and I'm impressed. I'm telling you what. They have 7 different modes of IR, infrared, and they're full color night vision. So even though it's pitch black, they gather enough light and they AI generate the colors. And I don't know how it works, but it's phenomenal. The trees show as green. If someone's wearing a red sweater and it's pitch dark, these things show the red sweater, not a different color. How they do that is beyond me. I can't understand it, but they're incredible. I'm telling you what. So Akaso reached out to me and said, with all the outdoor content you do and whatnot, would you be interested in reviewing a set of these, the Seemor 200s? And I said, you bet, send them through. Honestly, didn't know what to expect. Okay. I didn't know what to expect. I've never used night vision goggles or binoculars or anything before in the past, so I didn't know what to expect. But when these things showed up at Game Whirl, I was just thoroughly impressed. So they come in this nice hard fabric covered case. Okay, so you can take that out in the field with you, which is what I'll be doing. I'll be carrying them like this in the case. So you open these things up and open them up, and there you have it. All right. There you have them. So up here you've got a spare battery, all right, and USB-C by USB charging and data transfer cable, and couple little straps. There's one strap for your case, and there's one strap for the goggles or binoculars. So these goggles also record as well, okay, and there's your instruction manual and a nice little soft cleaning cloth in there. All right, so everything you need is in that case. These goggles, there they are, man. That's them. They weigh about 1.2 kilograms, okay, and they are a camera as well. They're 4K video, and they do phenomenal pictures as well. And you can record everything onto a USB that you insert, onto a SD card that you insert into the goggles. You can use them just as goggles. You don't have to record, but if you see something you want to record, all you do is just hit the record button, the shoot button, and these things will record video and pictures for you. So very cool. On the side of the goggles here, you can see you've got your little tabs for your strap to wear around your neck if you wish to. And on the bottom side, there's your battery panel. You just pull down these 2 tabs and the panel pops off. Your battery goes inside of there, and you can buy a separate. My kit didn't come with a separate charging unit for the battery. You can get that, but they just charge the batteries. The battery charges right inside the goggles. So you just plug them in. And right down below that, there is your access for your SD card and your USB-C input. Okay, so your SD card goes in there if you care to record anything, and that's how you charge the unit, is through that USB-C cord. So down here you've got a 1/4-inch 20 mil thread for a tripod, and you have the same thing up top as well. And you've got a clip here. I don't know what this clip. It looks like an accessory maybe goes up on top of there. Not quite sure what that is all about, but there is your IR lens, right? And there is your photo lens, your viewing lens. And then the inside of the goggles here is where you view soft rubber. It's got a nice soft rubber casing on the outside of it. And the buttons here, I'm going to throw the old glasses on so I can see a little bit better, but they've nailed it with these goggles. I'm telling you what. I've never used any before. I've seen them on videos and whatnot, but I've never used them. But like I say, it's super lightweight. They are water resistant. They're not waterproof. You wouldn't want to drop these into the lake. They're junk if you do that. But the buttons up here, there's your power button. There's your different modes of IR, and that's your zoom. So it's got multiple levels of zoom. It's digital zoom. Okay, it's not optical zoom. It's digital zoom. So you can zoom the picture in, but it's not doing it optically. It's doing it digitally. And then over here's your mode button, your menu button, and your shot button for taking pictures or video. And basically all you do is turn these things on. And when you turn them on, these lights here, when you turn them on, you hit these buttons. All these buttons here, they're backlit with green. So they got a backlit green LED there, so you can see them at night quite clearly. Super nice. It's a little hard to read the writing on here, especially when you're blind like me, but there you can see they're lit up. A little hard to read the writing if it's not lit up, but very easy with the green backlit. You can set your date time on there, 24-hour clock, and it tells you I'm going to show you guys some clips of this at nighttime, but it tells you your date, your time down there. It also tells you if you're in video mode. It's got a microphone, Wi-Fi. It tells you if your SD card's plugged in, and it tells you what IR setting you're on when you're viewing it, and 4K video, and your battery level up in the top right corner. They're very cool, you guys. I'm telling you what. You can use them like a normal binocular, okay? So there you have a daytime view. There's a daytime view of the Akaso Seemor 200s. There's your daytime view, and real nice clear picture. Again, you've got your Wi-Fi signal, your microphone, your SD card, your IR rating up there, video mode, 4K, and your battery level. And we're getting low on juice, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit of video of these things. As I say, just your daytime use. They're quite nice. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys these at night. It's incredible. Pitch black, pitch dark, and you put these things up, it's just like daytime. It's just like it's daylight. I mean, it's a little bit darker or whatever, but you can see clearly. And I'll give you an example of that here in the video. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse at what these Akaso Seemor 200 night vision goggles can actually do. So I'm at my cabin right now, and I'm about, I don't know, 50 yards, 60 yards from my neighbor who has a fifth wheel parked here. And that's what you can see through the camera. And then here's what you see through the night vision goggles. What do you think? That's the view that I'm seeing through the goggles. No goggles? Goggles. As I say, that's at about 50 yards. There's a view down my gravel road. No goggles. And there's the view with the goggles. I'm telling you guys, it literally turns it into daylight. It's incredible. No goggles. Goggles. It's about 9 o'clock at night. And as you can see, it's pitch dark. I'm going to show you a picture of my cabin. So there's my cabin with no goggles. And there's the cabin through the goggles. How wild is that? So kind of the last thing I want to show you guys here with these Akaso Seemor 200 goggles is I want to show you the infrared mode. So the IR modes. So as you can see, there's the woods in the dark. It's a pretty good moonlit night tonight, but as you can see, the woods, when you look into the trees, it's very dark. And then right now I'm on the full color mode in the goggles. And there's the woods in the full color mode. All right, now as you can see well into the woods. It literally turns it into daylight. And then you hit the mode button, hold the mode button, and there we go into IR. All right, so there's your infrared. And the IR modes take the color away. And right now we're in IR mode, setting 1. And there's 7 different levels of IR. So I'm going to go through those with you here. We're going to check out all 7 different IR modes. So as you can see, the IR in the top, sort of just off to the left top middle, you can see we're in IR 0. All right, so you basically just hold the button for 2 seconds. There's IR 1, IR 2, IR 3, IR 4, IR 5, IR 6, and IR 7. So there's your 7 different levels of IR. Now, me personally, I prefer, after using these quite a bit now, I prefer the full color. But that's just me. And then I'm going to give you one more glimpse of these in the full color. So there's the dark woods, a little bit of moonlight behind us, and then there's your full color night vision. Pretty wild. So I'm telling you what, if you're looking for something cool for outdoor viewing, whether you're camping or you're a fisherman, here in Canada you can't use these for hunting. All right, you can't carry these when you're hunting, obviously, for obvious reasons. But for if you're hiking, camping, just outdoor wildlife viewing, you're not hunting, you're just looking for wildlife. What a phenomenal tool. What an incredible little unit, because obviously we all know a lot of these animals are nocturnal. And a lot of animals come out at night, and these things are going to find them. And the range on these is they say the range on these is 3,000 feet, which is pretty darn good. And I've yet to test that out, but I've used them up to 200-300 yards, no problem. No problem. You can see easily 200-300 yards. You can zoom in, bring it a little closer. These things retail for the Akaso retail for around $200, which is super reasonable. And I've seen a few people review these goggles, and they have a tough time getting them in focus. Well, that's what this outside lens here. This outside lens turns. So when you're viewing something, turn that lens, and it gets a nice and clear image for you. Again, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of clips, a few clips from viewing these at night. But I'm telling you what, for a couple $100, phenomenal. Like, it's incredible. The technology nowadays is unbelievable. So if you're looking for a good set of IR night vision, full color night vision, water resistant, rechargeable night vision binoculars, goggles. Check out the Akaso Seemor 200s. All right. You'd look at the reviews on these things. These things get a 4.5 to 4.75 star review ratings. And they get a 4.75 stars from Outlaw Country. I haven't found anything out about these that I don't like for the price point. You're not buying $5,000 night vision goggles. You're buying $200 night vision goggles, and they work. Okay, I'm telling you right now, they work. Check out the video of these things in use at night. All right, there's a description in the there's a link in the description below that'll take you to their site if you care to purchase a set. If you're into viewing wildlife at night like I am, awesome. You never know what you might see out there at night. All right, check them out, guys. Akaso. Thanks very much.